Hello, Lego lovers. If anyone's out there, leave a comment. But this is Elle, and I am trying to do another live stream. So, do we have anyone out here, or am I just talking to myself? Looks like I'm talking to myself. Oh, nope, I'm wrong. And the numbers are also wrong. Hello, Chrome Lego Cat. Good to see you. Hopefully, there will be more people showing up. But I guess if not, that's okay. Then you get all my attention. But I got some sets here, obviously. And I am going to build the stunt set first because I already have that open. And I actually recorded a parts review. So that's going to be the first thing I end up building. But I do have a stack of sets here, as you can see. And I will start right into that because I might spend the whole stream playing. But how are you doing, Chrome Lego Cat? Well, I don't know if it's your morning. It's morning for me. Yeah, I wasn't initially going to buy the stunt park here. But I decided to buy it because I had too much fun with the solo bike. So I really kind of wanted to get the ramp part because I was kind of curious to see how that is. Night, yep. That's usually what I figure is everyone else has different times and everything. So, comes with 2 instruction booklets. The figures are already built. And if you can't tell, I do have a new camera. Yeah. Well, I'm not sure. Because when I did the review, I was kind of unsure because you have to take the account of some of the bigger pieces and some of the mechanism in the motorcycle, which I think they value at about $5 in the US, which I can understand. But testing out my new camera, we got some figures. See if we can get a focus. Look at that. I got a focus. There you go. Unfortunately, no different face, but a pretty cool print for a shirt there. Yeah, even if it looks the same, I'm not 100% sure. Uh-oh. Focus. Might already have a problem. There it goes. Yeah. This is obviously the first time using it, but the autofocus was kind of a big thing because it's like, and I'll get used to it, but like if I want to show a figure on my old camera, like you like really couldn't, but now I can. He's got a pretty cool coat. I really kind of like that phoenix in the back. There we go. Yeah, maybe this is kind of in the way there. I think it's probably hard to notice, and it probably depends on what you're watching it at. But I know on my side, it's definitely an upgrade. And with the stunts thing is you get these. They have some road plates in there, and you also have the big ramp plate. So there are kind of bigger parts in here. So I guess there might be more value because of that. It is kind of, I guess I don't really need this because I have all the stuff out already. But so it's hard to judge. There are bigger pieces. And this one actually has some prints, which when I get to those, I'll show those off. It is definitely not very many pieces for $40. And when I did my because it's $40 and I think it's about 170 pieces or something. And I think the other thing, even though I'm not necessarily a big fan of mini dolls, is that it only comes with 2 minifigures for a $40 set, which is also kind of low. But like I said, there are some larger pieces, and the bike mechanism definitely, I think, is a relevant thing to think about. Younger kids, I can imagine getting a lot of play value out of these. Just, building different ramps or different things to jump through or on. But yeah, so this is the ramp, and it comes with like a little part to put on there. And then you get a pretty smooth surface there, which I think is a neat thing to have. And there's 2 of those in here. Also, I think this could be used as a brick separator or more of like a hello, Princess Cupcake. Oh, okay. That's fine. You can change your name however you feel like. But I think this can be used for like a tile separator. And I think that's kind of a interesting thing. Saying hi, that's good. But like I said, it's if you value these big pieces or not, I think is one of the biggest things. But as I keep saying, but I kind of want to, oh yeah, I did a review on that because I actually ordered one of those from Bricks and Pieces, the like wide black one or whatever, brick separator. I was like, I don't want to get an art thing because I think they're really expensive. And I was like, you know what? I wanted to have the brick separator, so I parts ordered on Bricks and Pieces. So I actually have one, even though I didn't buy any of those art pieces. Setting this up how it says to. And it comes with these neat fire pieces too. We've seen those in ice form, basically in the Frozen, which I think is Elsa and the Knock set. But here we got flames. Oh, I tried to do that once painting Lego. It didn't turn out too well, but I know it takes time and practice. So it might be just easier to start simple. If we can. This is going to be very, very bad because I don't have a ton of space. Yeah, it is. I don't know. Usually it takes a while lately for it to get discounted, but here we go. Not very fast, so let's give it too much speed. Perfect jump. These things are ridiculous. I think it's just so crazy how fast and how good they can go. I wonder if I can get it in this little container here. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I can't. There we go. Jeez. But basically, this build here, you can kind of see from that angle, is a simple ramp build that they put something separate that isn't connected in the center. So if you hit it, you can knock it down. And what they use is these kind of cylinders with the flame pieces just sitting on there. Pretty simple. Still neat, and you can obviously jump it. Yeah, I have paper on the bottom part, and these are actually foam board. And that's just, I don't know, it keeps it kind of cleaned up and brighter in that area. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not an expert, but I like it. I do not know Pink Soldier. Oh, is it Squid Game stuff? Is it I've seen stuff for it, but I haven't watched it or anything. But is it that the like character with the almost like pink hoodie and a black mask or something? I think I saw. Cool. And don't worry if you think it's not great, because everyone has to start somewhere. I know that Claire didn't start just painting mini dolls right off the bat perfectly fine. It took her some time. If I make a Squid Game mock, it's totally going to not be based off of the show. It is going to be called Squid Game, but probably be about actual squids or something. I was thinking of an idea for that, but if I ever get to it, I don't know. But I am building up some brick walls that the stunts bikes can break through to get to the other side. So, and a lot of the stuff on here is kind of loose, which is kind of weird. Do you have Lego squids? I don't think Lego squids actually exist, chromed Lego cat. I know they have octopuses. Maybe they have those Minecraft things. I'm not sure though. But I don't think they have like an actual squid thing. Although that would make it even better to do something with. I would totally love to do that. And maybe I will, but I'll tell you, if I like do that and have a video and it actually has nothing to do about Squid Game, but I put Squid Game in the title or something, it will probably get a lot of dislikes, I can imagine. Unless it's like I do something really great, hilarious, and people love it or something, but I don't know about that. I think this is the first time I did a parts review of a set, and then just piled up all the pieces and then built it. New 8 mini. It's not 8 mini dolls. It's 7 mini dolls. One of them is a micro doll. Just so you know. Sure. You know what? I don't know who's all here, but we could kind of talk about that list, because I have it up in a window here. Where is that one you're talking about? Where'd it go? Block of Flats. This is all from Stone Wars. I'm not looking at chat right now. I'm going to read this off. But this is a set for Lego Friends. It's called Block of Flats. And it says it's 1,682 pieces. And it said it'll be the new largest Lego Friends set, saying for 150 euros. I'm not sure how that converts. It says 3 brightly colored house fronts, each 16 stones, which I'm assuming is studs, are placed next to each other. Corner building on the left has 3 floors, several balconies, and a cafe on the ground floor. The building next to it also has 3 floors and a skate shop with a half pipe at the bottom. Not sure how that's going to look. And then the 2-story house on the right is around the corner and has a roof terrace with parasol. And there is a fruit and vegetable shop on the ground floor. There's also an orange van. The set comes with 8 mini dolls, one of which is a child, and a figure in a wheelchair. Unless they're coming out with a new part for the child. I I don't think that, I'm pretty sure that's going to be a micro doll. Because I just can't see them making a new like mini doll. And I think that would be mentioned in there, like a new child-sized mini doll or something. But like I was saying on the Discord, that there's probably about, there at max could be 5 apartments. And I don't know. It's one of those things where I'm kind of gonna have to wait to see it, but I kind of imagine it being like the hotel, but more modular and more separate. So here's one of the first printed pieces we're using here. This caution panel. See if it can autofocus activate. I don't know, but you can still see it pretty good. But basically, it's just a caution print. And that doesn't even connect to anything. It just sets on top. So like this is just set on top of here. Very fragile like. And then I'm assuming I'm going to ruin it. I agree. Yep. I just read off the whole entire thing that Stonewall said. So let's test this wall, which is right here. That wasn't very fast enough. Right into it. One of these days maybe I'll go outside and try and test it out on a sidewalk or something. Because these things really, really can go. Yeah, and I was thinking about that. Like, what could they do to make those hands more useful, and would they redesign it? And honestly, I don't think they would redesign it. I think, and it depends on what they've done for like cons. What? Yep. I don't know what you're talking about, so I have not. What are you talking about? Chrome Lego Cat. Whatever it is, it looks to be very funny. Okay, so that's it for that instruction booklet. Now we're building the scary part. I don't know exactly what it's supposed to be, but I'm going to call it the spider den. Because there's spiders in it. Yeah, I know. It might go on the road and get run over too. But I'm sure someone else is going to end up doing it, but I'm just kind of curious, like how far and fast you can go. Admittedly, I'm not a kid anymore, so like kneeling down and getting on the sidewalk might be a little annoying, but it still would be kind of neat to check it out. Oh gosh. I'm surprised it's not like Elf Fighters or something like that, because they have all the Star Wars ones. They have like 2 Star Wars ones. There's one where they just take out the vowels, and it's like Stirwinners or something, and then there's one where they call it just Star Plan, just like. And the other thing too that I thought was funny is that I've looked at the stuff they've had before, and some of the sets will have the actual set name copied, and then some of them won't. They'll just be like, it'll be like Super Star Destroyer, and then like the next one will be Spaceship Fighting Vehicle or something that is not Star Wars at all. It just is it real Elsa though? Hello, Ingrid Wynn. Welcome to the stream. Oh yeah. And Girls Club. Yep. Yep, they have some strange names for what they try to copy. And I have to say, because I have looked at that stuff, their prices aren't actually much cheaper than Lego. I bought one. I did a review on it if you want to like dig through my channel and find my video on it. It's not like a copy of a set. It's like it's just one of those brands, whatever. I don't know what brand it was, but it was like a little ice cream truck, and oh my gosh, it was terrible. And I felt like I paid a lot of money for it. It was so bad. I can't even like jokingly feel like buy one of those fake type Lego sets. It was so bad. I can never do that again. Ever, ever, ever. Ticktober? I do not know. Oh, TikToker. Okay. Ah. It is a stunt bike set. This is actually it's covered up. The stunt park. Because the last stream I did, I had done one of the stunt bikes, and I was playing around with it far too much. And I wanted to try out the ramps just to, get some more of the sets and just see how it is. And this one was kind of one of the cheaper ones that I thought also had some interesting parts to it. So I decided to pick this one up. Yeah. Yeah. Probably because they actually stopped producing the elf sets. Well, there's a lot of stuff with Lepin that kind of is shady. Lepin, I don't know. They just are not. They're not a kosher company. I don't know if that's the right word to use. But, they just copy Lego. And sometimes they do their own stuff. The other thing they do is, how people will make online mocks and stuff. They'll actually copy that too and just put it out. I don't really like that because I feel like if anything, they should at least give someone credit, but they don't. And they don't give them any money at all or even ask permission. It's dry. Sometimes when you paint poorly, it takes longer. Yeah, I would suggest getting if you just kind of want to check it out, getting one of the stunt bike packs. They are still kind of expensive for what they are, but I will say I was impressed, and if I was a kid, I would probably love zipping around these little vehicles because they're really good. I don't know how long it might take to run them out or if they wear out or not, but it's still pretty neat. Yeah, I have a lot of elves, but it did cost money. Yep, that was something that Lepin had. I've seen that, especially for like Star Wars stuff, because there was some like big ships or whatever that people had done customs of Star Wars for. And then Lepin literally just copied that exact model that was a mock that someone had made and then obviously sold it. I think there was a couple of the big starships from Star Wars they did that with. Yep, and like I said, you just keep practicing, keep trying to do it a little bit better, and eventually maybe we'll be checking out your channel for your Dollify videos like Brick of Motion or something. Because she says that too. It's not something that's easy that you just can do. It takes time to practice and get better and, learn stuff and get different paints or whatever, eventually getting good at it. Sunshine Hotel Design Dinosaur Museum. Are you talking about Lepin stuff, Chrome Lego Cat? Because yeah, no, have they done any of the new like Big Friends sets? Which would like interesting. Not that I would buy it ever, but because I don't know like if they're still even putting stuff out or what. Because I know that like they were kind of rated or something at some point. I feel honored. Well, the thing is though, you put in a lot of effort to make that, And especially if you were selling it on a different site, like Rebrickable or whatever one of those sites are that you can kind of sell mock instructions, and then all of a sudden they're making it, selling it, and making money off of it, I don't necessarily think you'd feel the same way. Especially since they're going to be making it in subpar quality plastic and bricks and stuff. But yeah, sure, it would be awesome, just like Lego Ideas, if you made something and Lego was like, yep, we're making your set. That'd be incredibly awesome. The difference is when Lego does that, they actually give you something, whereas Lepin would just steal it. Yeah, but a lot of times they'll have bulk shipping that people will actually buy it in the US and then sell it in the US. And I had actually for a while looked at getting Lepin because it just was cheaper. And I was like, well, you know, so I was looking into reviews and stuff, and a lot of the reviews were pretty poor. And then it just, I was kind of scared that I wouldn't even get Lepin or something. I would get even a worse generic brand of it or something, or it wouldn't be the right set, or it would be damaged, and I was just like, they weren't necessarily cheap. They were cheaper than Lego, but not like, oh, I'll buy that because it costs like nothing. So yeah, I did not do that. It's much cheaper. Well, I mean, it's going to be cheaper, but is it worth it? That's the thing. Is it worth it? Because like when I was looking at it, it was looking at being like, I don't know, 50% of the set. But like if it's still a huge big set, it's also expensive, and like you're not going to be able to resell it. You know, like if you get a authentic Lego set and you buy it and you have it and stuff, you're going to be able to possibly sell it, especially if you keep it together and everything. I guess in a way that's a way to put it. They are the most superior fake Lego. Okay, so I have this all built up. So basically, like I said, it's like a little spider house because you have that small spider there. There's like fencing. It's really a weird build that I don't quite understand. You got that printed piece there, which is pretty cool, which is again is a panel. And we got the flames, which I think is neat. You also have this little thing that's dangling here that you can like knock off. And then the other thing built with it, which I'm pretty sure is not supposed to represent a real spider, but maybe a robot spider or something, or just a statue or animatronic or something, is this spider, which is actually kind of cool. Obviously weird colors, but still kind of neat. And the concept is that you can use this to like jump over, or one thing is this thing here. It shows in the picture the guy holding a bat to try and knock it off, which is probably not going to be the easiest. So I'm going to try and set this bike up with a guy having a bat, and I'm going to fail, I'm going to guess, as he just drunkenly goes crazy. Well, I guess he kind of did it. But then the other thing is that you can set up the ramps, pop the ramps off here, and you can try and jump this thing, which I'm going to try, and it's going to be very difficult. Or not. These things can really get going, I have to say. They have an incredible amount of speed that they can do. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't like getting... that's one thing that when I get bulks of stuff is that I don't like getting not Lego. The other thing that bothers me, if you're like buying stuff on eBay and it says all genuine Lego, and then you buy it and there's like mega blocks and all this stuff in it, it's just kind of like, what? I don't usually ask for like a refund because usually it's still okay, but yeah, it's kind of cool. I like the colors. I have to say that like the parts are kind of unique in some of the stuff, But basically we got like a little spider house, and you can put, you know, the spider in there. So like that's what they have to jump over, is the spider den. If they don't jump over it, they fall into the spider den. Oh. Well, yeah, I like Pink Soldier stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it, like I said, if that set that I built was not good. It was very bad. And that's kind of saying a lot, because obviously they could probably do something. So I'm going to try a little race here, since I do have 2 of these. See if I can get them to do like a little race or something. I can get their hands on the thing. So the other one I had gotten, this is the other stunts bike I had gotten, the purple one with the crazy hairstyle, which I really like. And we'll throw this guy on it. And they're being dangerous because they are not wearing helmets, but they are made of Lego, so they can do that. However, a real person should probably wear a helmet, especially with how fast these things can go. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Let's see if I can get them both in the bucket. Have them going over the spider thing. It's going to be very dangerous. Oh, no, didn't do it. Let's see if we can even get one to do it. Oh, false start. They can't make it out of the spider pit. Oh, that's terrible. I would have nightmares if I fell into a spider pit. Yeah, that's true too. I've noticed that. Yeah, I've seen some pictures of like off-brand Lego figures and stuff, and oh my gosh, they are terrible. What? Why? Why would they just not fake do it? I don't know. Whatever. But that's the stunts set. This one comes with a yellow motorcycle. And honestly, again, this was $40, which is pretty expensive, even though there are big parts, and you get only one or 2 minifigures, which I think is a small amount. You do get a lot of little stuff and a lot of big stuff. I don't know. I feel like it's really expensive for $40, but I think if it goes on sale, I know in the US, eventually at some point, they usually become cheaper, but not always. So what should I build next? It's not a hard build. Like, honestly, Chrome Lego Cat, it really feels, I mean, it is a 5+ set, but it kind of feels like a 4+ set. A lot of big pieces, which again makes the value go up a little bit more. But I got the stunt bikes. I got this at Walmart in the US. The bike, I'm trying to think, I either got it at walmart.com or lego.com, because like it was really weird. Not all of the stuff is released, and some of it sold out right away, which I thought was really weird. But that's where I got the ones I got. And I think right now, like on the Lego website, there's not a single stunts thing you can get at all. They're all sold out. So I don't know if they just didn't make a lot or exactly what happened. So yeah, I have no idea. So I think I'm going to do this one next, unless anyone adamantly objects. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I obviously all the Walmarts are different around the states, and I don't know in different countries and stuff too. I've heard was it one of the people in the Discord, Kobe, the Fluffinator, he said that his Lego is actually locked up. It is actually like in cases or something. Like you have to ask to get anything. So the next set we're gonna build is the video set. The what is it called? Robo hip hop car. Put that there so people can kind of see. Well, that's nice. Elle has a lucky Walmart. Not as lucky as some I've seen, Chrome Lego Cat. I've seen pictures of people going to Walmarts and getting stacks of Lego sets for 90% off. I really think it's just random area. Like if you find that Walmart in the corner somewhere that has stuff that never sells. And then sometimes it's just the timing. Like you might go in there right when they, just reduce stuff. Or, you go in there and the stuff's already been reduced and sold out. But yep, this is the Robo Hip Hop car. And the reason why I got this is because I like the minifigures in here, believe it or not. So I have a feeling it still might not be a worthwhile buy because I don't know if I like the car, although it does kind of look neat. I'm not sure. Video is just weird. I don't know how to explain video. And people are being nice to each other, subscribing to each other. That is very nice. Let's open up the instructions. But first, a drink. Really, Chrome Lego Cat, you're going to say that? And you know what I think that is? Because I've seen this before. I think on Mander Productions or M&R Productions, he had this happen. But basically what happens is someone buys stuff on the Walmart website. They buy it from the marketplace, not actually Walmart. And because they bought it from the marketplace, there'll be different stuff there that will be older, stuff like that. And then I think maybe when the store gets it as a return, like for some reason they didn't want it or it was too expensive or something, and then they try to sell it, it goes for the old in-store price, like if it was still on shelves, because like the last time they probably had it was when it was on clearance. Because if you remember, yeah, and I don't necessarily blame you for not having any because they are kind of weird. Sponsored by Mountain Dew. You didn't see that. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, if Mountain Dew wants to sponsor me and I have to drink a Mountain Dew during every stream, pretty sure I could do that. I don't know how much they would give me until I'm like, I don't want to drink Mountain Dew anymore. But I was gonna say, Chrome Lego Hat, if you remember how I got I can't remember what the name of it is, but that Harry Potter light blue carriage, that carriage I think was the same thing where someone bought it online from another seller that wasn't Walmart, and then they returned it to Walmart and Walmart just put it out for sale. The same with when I got the $40 amusement pier. So we got this guy. He's got a sweet guitar. I think is really cool. He also got a crazy hair hat combo thing going on here with the hoodie part. And to be honest, I think the print's really cool. I don't know. I like these robot characters. Obviously, I would love if they did them for mini dolls, which reminds me, one of the things I want to do is test parts on mini dolls. So I got a Rapunzel here, and Rapunzel is going to be our lucky victim or test subject or whatever to try out these parts. So the hood is very loose and it doesn't color match, but I could see it working. But here we have that piece on her head, which actually doesn't look too bad. You can't see a whole lot of the eyes underneath, which would make it look really bad. Yeah, that's kind of cool, actually. The hood doesn't really work as well. You know, I really want to find a piece that you can just kind of tuck under there, which will make it tighter, and it would work a little bit better. But I think that that piece works on a mini doll head. Let's take it all back apart. But yeah, I like the video. The number one thing video has is a lot of weird stuff. That's what I kind of like. Again, I adamantly wish it was mini dolls. Maybe that will change in the future. Maybe it won't. I kind of feel like they could have done both and gotten anyone in who would want it. Although it might be difficult to do both because I don't know if the Lego Movie 2 stuff went over that well. I agree. The head won't fit on a mini doll. Yeah, it it does indeed, because it's like kind of thicker pieces, I would say. Okay, see if we can zoom in there. No, too close maybe. But yeah, it does kind of look like thicker pieces. Yeah, and if they were yellow, I could see that. Very true. And then apparently we build up like kind of the beatbox thing, which I don't know why they have that in here. But I'll tell you what, Chrome Lego Cat, if I ever see an elf set at my Walmart for like a good price, I can guarantee you I'm buying it no matter what. Because there is no way that I would pass on something like that, because yeah, I think you would know why. Especially if it's like not damaged or anything. You need a fry head guy. Yeah, and that's kind of like one of the things that I overall like about Lego is even if there's mini dolls and minifigures, they made this stuff so it's compatible, so you can like use the parts for different stuff and whatnot. And right now, just putting all the bit box things on here. I'm gonna have so many of these just laying around. I'm gonna have to find a use for them because there are just so many. I know people have said just do a music store, but yeah, that's true. Chrome Lego Cat. I don't think I actually bought a super damaged Lego Elves. It was either the I can't remember the names of the sets. The Treehouse one. It was either the Treehouse one or the Goblin City or whatever one that was. I got online. It was sealed, but the box was super damaged. Like it was super crushed. I don't think I opened it yet. I have built up one of them, but like I started buying elves like crazy. It's yeah. I miss that. I can't imagine them going back and bringing elves back, even how much we want it, just because it just would be weird. I don't know. I don't think the only time they've ever done that is with Bionicle, and that didn't really turn out the best. where they went back and got another old line that was discontinued and brought it back. And I think I just don't think Lego would do that. They might do like what they're kind of doing with, I don't know. Because they kind of like, you know, how people want pirates and castles and everything like that. They did kind of do that with what they're doing with Creator. But I can't see them doing a mini doll elves Creator set, because too many people would cry about it. Probably. I don't know. I just don't see them doing that. Okay. Let me tell you, I got a bunch of elf sets that are not open. Chrome Lego Cat. One day maybe I'll do a sealed tour of my Lego collection, which shows why I've spent too much money on Lego. I have quite a few, actually. I have most of the last wave sealed, I think, except for 2 sets. And I have some of the older ones. I got a really good deal on the crystal set. I don't remember what exactly that one was called. Yep. Okay, we'll still be here. I know, and it's silly. Like, and that's speaking of that, the gender thing that Lego announced. I don't know what exactly they mean by that. If it's making more sets that have more males and females, I think that's great. And then they don't change anything else besides that, you know, like Lego City. And I think they've been kind of doing that, where they incorporate more female figures and more male figures. Well, more female than male figures. But like, I'm thinking of Friends, and I'm like, do they do that with Friends? Do we have maybe, and I would actually like this, but they changed the 5 friends up to have a different set of 5 friends, and some of them might be male, or they expand the friends group. But like, I don't know, that just seems really difficult. Well, I bought them when they were on shelves yet. When you could get them on shelves for a regular price or cheaper, because they were on sale. And then I was buying elves when I got back into Lego. And that was before we had our Lego Masters, which kind of boosted everything Lego. And so I all the sealed Lego sets that I have for, well, anything really, none of them were ever bought at retail price. They're always lower than retail. Because I spend too much money on Lego. But mostly just kind of, you know, if I seen a good deal, I would get it. I got a couple bulk lots that had Lego Elf stuff in it, which was nice to get. But that's why I have. I mean, would you not want Lego Elves? Uh-oh, am I missing a piece? No, there it is. Got scared for a second. Yeah, and see, that's the thing. And you know, especially people who kind of growing up with the friends, like if you were to like, we're going to remove Stephanie and replace Stephanie with like Dave or something, just trying to think of a random male name. And now Dave is one of the really close friends, because I mean, there are friends groups, you know, that are close friends that are both male and female. But I don't know if that's what Lego means when they say they want to do that. The other thing is modifying their branding so that, and I would not be a fan of this, so that you could get friend sets that were like all gray or something. Like they just totally destroyed the color mix, or they merge Friends and City. I don't know how that would be, but that's another thing. Welcome back. Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. Because I know that sometimes taking different medications and stuff can have some side effects, especially just starting out on lots of different things. But I hope you can get better fairly quick. Yeah, and I don't know how that. I wish they weren't. I wish they were just the same everywhere. You know, it's kind of like some of the sets that I want that just sell out right away. Like, I don't know. And I know, is it you or someone else that says it's like super hard to get poly bags? Actually, I think a lot of people say that, which I think is really unfortunate. Because I think some of the poly bags are pretty neat. But yeah, and I mean, yeah, I don't know. And one of the things I was thinking is like, could they merge City and Friends? You know, maybe they call it City Friends. Would they do that? I mean, they could still have the same sets. It's just they would be kind of displayed differently, perhaps. Um, and maybe they would change the color palettes around. I'm not sure because, like, I've heard people say that they like Friends sets. The only problem is they're anti mini doll, and that they don't like that they're like pinkish builds and stuff. Yeah, that's another thing too. I saw Marvel, but it went away. Not like Friends boy sets. Well, and see, that's not fully what I'm saying. It's kind of like if they brought all the stuff together and made like a Friends City line, so that you could have them intermix. The problem is I don't think they would mix mini dolls and minifigures because they did that with the Lego movie, and that I guess didn't turn out good, even though I thought it was awesome. But I guess I'm in the minority. But I don't know what they're saying because, like, are they going to start going where every single set is even boys and females? Are they going to like stop having friend sets have pink borders on the sets? Is Ninjago going to have more pink colors or something? I just don't know what they mean. Fortunately, I wish I had a Lego store because I heard some Lego stores actually specifically like sort through them and you can get the exact one you want for the CMFs. Because I still want 4 of the Marvel ones. But yeah, I don't know what Lego is intending with the whole they want to get rid of gender bias stuff because I think they've done an okay job. I think everyone they've portrayed multiple different genders doing multiple different things. Like with stunts, I would say they're about 50% females doing the stunts and 50, the rest being males. So maybe they kind of already started doing that. Or, I know there isn't as many female minifigures as male, but I don't know. And that was another thing. Yep, I'm kind of excited for that. It'll be interesting and different. But I was gonna say, Chrome Lego Cat. How do you feel about there being a mini doll in a wheelchair? Because I think that's the first time we've had that, and I wonder if they made a special wheelchair. It'll be more than PR talk, because there would be no point in them to say that and then not do anything. That would give them actual negative PR if they said that and then didn't actually do anything. So they would just say nothing if they actually weren't going to do anything, or they would just say, "I think what we're doing is fine." So they're definitely going to be doing something. What it is, we don't know. But I'm curious to see if we're going to get a specific mini doll wheelchair or if it's just going to be a brick built one. Yeah, yeah. You're right, but I don't know if they would make a new mold or something for that, just because it's mini dolls, because they kind of have a specific one for minifigures, don't they? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Just updated your links. Not sure what that means. I am not super techie. Building up the base of this robo hip-hop car. So far, nothing overly exciting, to be honest. But I don't think I was expecting anything. Oh, I'm yawning. That means I need to get my soda sponsored here. Ah, okay. Now I understand. Yeah, I'm just cruising around the YouTube world. I've been turning into the Ruth mold of doing live streams and not as many videos. Although I want to do a lot more videos. I want to get back to that. I did enjoy that. I don't know, I got in a little funk. I did just record 2 parts reviews, so that's nice. Yeah, but the only thing Chrome Lego Cat will say is those sets are awesome. They don't have to target anyone with them. I mean, they might have a higher chance to bring people into Lego because of that, but I think I like Monkey Kid. I have Monkey Kid sets, and I love them. Even the Chinese New Year sets, I have some of those, and those are awesome too. And if that's getting more people into Lego wherever they are in the world, I'm super fine for that, because more people into Lego means more stuff, more cool things to look at, etc. But let's build up this other robot hip-hop person here, which is, I think, a cool one, because this one's a female robot with a pretty unique hairstyle, I have to say. Also, I like the facial expression. Do this on here. Okay. Show the camera. Come on, you want to focus, camera? But I just love the printing. They really upped their game on the printing. And we have this wild, like, half part gold hairpiece. Pretty cool hoodie. Nice printing all over the figure. Let's try it on a mini doll. And I know it has that little groove for the shoulder, which looks a little awkward from the side. But personally, I think it looks pretty cool. See, like that. But that doesn't bother me as much. I think it looks really cool on a mini doll too. Crazy gold hair. I just wish we had a lot more crazy mini dolls. But it's like we have 8 million friends, 8 million princesses, and then like that's it. And then we have to go back in time and find elves. Let's see what we got here. I should also take a financial Lego break or sell a bunch of Lego or something that I have sealed, because I've gone a little crazy in the last couple of years and I shouldn't have. Well, I wish I could get those on 30% off, because I've never seen sales on anything. Although I think Monkey Kid just started selling on Amazon recently, which reminds me I should look to see if I can watch Monkey Kid on Amazon yet. But yeah, no, I love the Monkey Kid sets. It's my kid at heart, I guess. Because I just, that Bone Demon I built, I'm just still enamored with that set. I just think it was so cool. It's so evil though, but like the build experience and everything with it, I just really enjoyed that set. I got to do a video on it as soon as possible, because I just really enjoyed that set. I agree. The prints and stuff for some of these, at least ones that I like in my style, I think are really cool. I think no, I just screwed that up. They did a great job. I still would have preferred mini dolls. That's just me, and probably said that a million times. It would have been nice to get really cool mini dolls, because we get so many good minifigures and different genres and everything for minifigures. I just think it would have been cool to have something different. Yeah, I love, like, that's one of the things that I kind of love about the video is the crazy hair pieces and stuff. And that they actually can fit on mini dolls, I think is actually pretty nice. And this one, that hairpiece, I think also comes in vibrant coral. I could be wrong. I could be thinking of a different hairpiece, but I thought it also came in vibrant coral. And I want to see it in other colors too, because I just think it's a really nice hairpiece. There's a couple other ones that they got in colors. I just did the fairy beatbox. I did a parts review for that. I just love that hairpiece. It's that vibrant coral color, which I'm not overly a fan of, but I love that hairpiece. Oh my gosh. Stop it. So you complain about me getting all the good deals. I'll complain about you getting all the good deals now, Chrome Lego Cat. You're just sitting in Monkey Kid heaven or whatever. All those Monkey Kid sets. I'd probably, gosh, if I could get those for cheaper, I'd probably regret it, because I already can't buy more Lego, and I'm already thinking about buying more Lego. But oh yeah, there's a lot of the Monkey Kid sets that I really would want to get, that I obviously have to cut back and not just get everything, because you know, I'm not a millionaire as much to some people saying I am, kind of. Just because I have a lot of Lego doesn't mean I'm rich. Yeah, but I don't know. It's what they're like. I always propose this question: what if mini dolls were the first thing that Lego had? You know, what if it was that way? That mini dolls were the first thing they had, and then all of a sudden they came out with, what if it was like they were a Barbie company and they started doing Barbie type Lego, and they became so big and popular they wanted to expand into boys, so they started making like boy themed Lego sets. I don't know. Yeah, some places don't have any deals, and that's really unfortunate, and I don't know how that exactly is at all, or why. I love, yeah, if that's gold, which I guess her hair kind of does light up and stuff like that. I think someday they should make like a crazy brick built hairpiece for Rapunzel, or just something, so they can show off how gigantic her hair actually is. Because I mean, this hairpiece it's okay, but I'm not overly a fan of it. It's pretty basic and not that exciting. But yeah, that'd be awesome. What? What if they had mini doll monkey kids? Chrome Lego Cat. Would that? How would you feel about that? Like a mini doll monkey kid running around. That'd be kind of cool, actually, I think, at least. But I don't know. I like the monkey kid sets. I'm not ashamed to say. Then again, I am very diverse, as you can see by everything I have on my desk. And I was really sad when I was like getting all the sets I don't have built together and stuff. And I'm like, there's no mini doll sets here. It's kind of sad, because I've built them all already. And maybe in the future, when I get new sets, I'll try and stream build them, kind of like how Ruth will do at times more. Although then I can't do a parts review of them. I would only be able to do a regular review if I streamed and built them. But it would be cool to build a new set live, and I'm happy Ruth got me into streaming. I don't know. I mean, then I don't necessarily think that's true, because I think it just depends on the market of stuff. Because like I said, what if it was like Barbie was doing that, and Barbie had, you know, started kind of making building bricks with Barbie or something, and that became so popular that boys were buying it because some of the builds were cool. And then they diverged into female sets or boy sets because it was so popular. I mean, it's kind of the same concept, just reversed. I think that, yeah, but I can't. I obviously can't read the past, future, or whatever that would be. So yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting thing to think about, but I wouldn't just say right off the bat that nope. Yeah, that's fine, and that's not for everyone. It's definitely for me though. So this is like a weird, oh gosh, a weird printed record, which I don't know if I can get to zoom in on. I don't know. It's really weird. It's very white and not much on it. But records are making a comeback. I don't know if anyone's old enough to know what a record is here. I am. Well, it's not like they were in my time, but I do know what records are. Uh-oh, where is it? There it is. Yeah. Yeah, that I will 100% agree with that. So like if I had infinite money and no debt or whatever, and I was, you know, obviously still doing Lego, I could see myself buying virtually every theme, and the only limitation would probably be time. Because you can only build so many Lego sets. I mean, I guess if I was super rich, maybe I wouldn't have a job and I could just sit and build endlessly day after day, although I'd probably want to exercise or something and not just sit in a chair and build Lego all the time, which I do plenty enough already. But I could see myself buying virtually every theme. I'm trying to think if there's a theme that would be like, no, I really don't want that. I'm building this wrong already. Oh boy. Yeah, I bought one Technic set and I enjoyed it. I really did. It's just it's a different experience. I'm a person of experience, I guess. And it was a different experience. Obviously I've gotten Ninjago stuff. I've gotten City stuff. City would probably be the lowest on my list, to be honest, because I don't know. It just feels boring. Like if I wanted a hospital, I want a friend's hospital. And I don't think they'll ever do it, but like if I wanted a police station, I would get either the modular or friend's police station. I got modulars too. So yeah, I can't really think of a theme. Like City would probably be the worst on-shelf theme because I do like Crater, especially some of the recent stuff they've been putting out. Aw, that's all right. I feel sometimes old with a lot of the people I talk to because they are a lot younger than me, but that's all right. I can get along with most anyone. Sometimes it doesn't work the best, but I think it's cool that Lego has a diverse age group of fans. And I think Lego has started kind of realizing that, and I think that's kind of cool. Although not necessarily maybe the best job at realizing that, but I just still think that's pretty cool. Wow. No, I have not. I do not follow as many people as I probably should. But I've seen like stuff pop up on Instagram at times of different people, and yeah, they have tons of stuff. I don't think I have space, and I really don't have the money. So I shouldn't be buying that much Lego. Although I could see liking everything. Although, do they actually have all the friend sets too? Because I kind of feel like not everyone has friend sets. I can, and like that's okay. Because as you have seen, I am the one who makes princess mechs and stuff and kind of mixes the two together. Also reminds me of that mock I started ages ago. It seems the Livy's Mega Apocalypse Popstar Tour Bus. Harder to say than right. Which is kind of like a merging of kind of two themes if you think about it. It's kind of my main thing that I like doing is just putting stuff together. Yeah, that's kind of the only thing with Technic. That's why I was kind of like, I bought one just because I wanted to experience Technic. And yeah, it just doesn't have a place in anything. You know, you can't put Technic in a city unless you build a Technic city. I don't think I've seen that before, and I don't plan on doing that. And then there's, you know, it just wasn't a different and enjoyable build experience. So maybe I wouldn't necessarily buy a ton of Technic and just kind of a set here and there that interests me. I do one day want to get one of the like remote control car Technic sets just because I think that'd be kind of nifty to play around with a little bit. But yeah, so I mean, I probably wouldn't buy everything unless I literally had the time and it was something that I was just going to do anyway. So there would be some themes that I think would be lower on my list. It's probably Technic and City would be at the lowest on my list. City just doesn't do a whole lot for me because it's like some of the stuff is neat, but I'm just like, I'd rather have a friend set that like, if it's like, oh, hey, the city has like an apartment or a house, I'd be like, I would rather get one. Yep, and that's perfectly fine. Yep, anyone can. I'm pretty sure we have seen me on streams playing with Lego. I know the last one I went a little wild with the stunts bike. Now I kind of want to see if they make anything bigger like that. Like maybe I can put the stunts bike motor in here and zoom this around or something. Yep. Yeah, I know some people do that. And that's fine. Like I don't feel that you have to be into everything Lego. I am, mostly. I can't buy everything, but I'm not against it. I'm not going to say, oh, that set has minifigures, I don't want it. Or that set has mini dolls, I don't want it. It's going to be like, that set looks cool, I want it. And some people I know are not like that. Building the robot speakers right now. Kind of neat, kind of not that special. They are indeed. The Technic set I got, I think was normally $120. It was like a car or something, but it was on sale on Target when we had one of the big sales. It was like over 50% off, and I was like, I want to get a bigger Technic set. Let's try it out. That's really cheap for it. But yeah, most of the RC cars are around 120. I've kind of looked at those sometimes to see if they ever go down enough that I'd be like, oh, hey, I could get that. But like, I shouldn't spend any money. So it's really far down on my list of stuff to get. So how does this? I assume like this. This reminds me of Hidden Side because of all the switching stuff. Like I said, try getting one of the little stunt bike at some time. I don't know what's going on with their supplies and stuff like that. It's weird. But it's just nice to have one to kind of play around with. But this is what I got so far. These still remind me of eggs just because of the color. If this was like straight up yellow, it would definitely look like an egg. Like you cracked one and put it on there. The front of the car is mostly done. And you can't, it's weird. These are speakers that can flip around, get a different look. Yeah, I don't know if I'm enjoying this overly. I think the car is kind of coming up interesting, but it's weird because it has so much stuff that flips around that I don't know if I really overly like that. Yep. Can you do the cat sound? I can't do it at will. What I should do is repeatedly watch Brick Emotion's video on why you should or shouldn't buy a set. That's what I should be doing, and I forgot to do that. Or I should just take like a year off or something and just build mocks. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. I don't want to, obviously, because it's better to buy things. And I don't know how that would affect my YouTube channel, which I shouldn't care about because it's not my job like it is for some people when it's really important. But as you can see, I buy tons of different things. I love Speed Champions, so I buy Speed Champions. And one of these days I need to make a nice Speed Champion car that fits a mini doll. And yeah, I don't know. One day. I need one more little part. Or what I should do is sell some of my old ones, and then I can afford new ones. Because old sets just go up in value. Which I have too many of. Let's see here. There's some interesting parts in here. I know I heard people say that this set really doesn't have any interesting parts, but I think there's actually some in here. It's not as bad as I initially thought it was. Yeah, that would be nice. Just come by and just be like, what Lego sets do you want? I'll take this. Okay. That would be nice. Then, like I said, yeah, you'd only really be restricted on time to build. Not liking, and again, that's everyone has their own preferences. I just really, and maybe it's an age thing, but I just really enjoy the builds, the build process of them and how nice they look after. Do I wish they made pink cars and stuff like that? Very much so. I would insanely love that. We recently got a purple one, which I liked. But like I said, everyone can like their own things. That's all right. There's different reasons why I like things. You know, the build is really fun. I like seeing unique parts and unique building techniques so that I can possibly use them when I build, if I can even remember them. I find building Lego relaxing. Yeah, some of the stuff I impulse buy. I impulse buy a lot. Well, the thing though is that even impulse buying, because like any set that you have just sitting there is going to go up in price. You know, imagine if I was just buying tons and tons of impulse buying elves, and even though I wasn't back into Lego at that time, but just I bought too many elves, and then, like, you know, 3 years later I have all these sealed elf sets. I have like 4 Dragon Sanctum sealed. I just never opened them. I mean, that's a lot of money. Oh, don't. I hope you can get better. Just take it easy. If you can't watch the stream or whatever, that's perfectly fine. Health is much more important. Did you what was it? There's that one like old-fashioned doll character that I remember seeing from stuff from it. Did you do anything for that one? Kind of like a little Bo Peep or something? That's creepy. Super creepy. I at least know a little bit about the show. Not all of it. But I'm telling you, it's going to be this thing where it's going to be huge, 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 and then it's going to disappear. Because the guy said that there's no thoughts for a sequel. Don't tell me to impulse buy things. That's not the right way to do it. You should impulse buy. No. If I'm going to impulse buy stuff, it's Star Wars sets, and I did that. I think I did. I don't remember if I did a haul, but I got 4 of those, the like Dagger TIE fighters or whatever it was called. And those will probably definitely go up in value because Star Wars always goes up in value of stuff. Especially since there's people out there that buy like hundreds of them so they can have their fleets of ships and stuff, which is insane. To me, at least. I mean, sure, it'd be cool to have, but I can't imagine having so many Star Wars ship sets of the same thing to like build a fleet. Not even a 1x1 brick. Yeah, I think I could. I have too much stuff, so it makes a little bit more sense. I don't know how much you have compared to me. I have too much stuff. I've spent too much money on Lego. More than I have, more money than I actually have, which puts you in debt. Debt is bad. For any young kids here, don't go into debt. It's bad. It's not worth it. Try not to do it if you can. It's bad news. I'm building wrong again. But I mean, a lot of the times I will buy multiples of sets too. And when you have multiples of sets, I think it's a lot easier to get rid of some of them. Because also, if you have so many sets at some point, you're like, well, I'm not going to have time to do anything with all of these. And like I said, a lot of the sets I have, I bought at reduced price. And I got either inherently in my mind to be like, I'm going to use the parts in this set. Even though I have found out it is way cheaper to buy parts than buy a set. A good example is when everyone was telling me I should buy that Jurassic World set that's $40 because it has one pink hairpiece. I'm like, $40 for a pink hairpiece, even though some of the other parts would be useful, it just feels like, yeah, that's too expensive. No thanks. I shouldn't do that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love pink hairpieces. Oh, I'm yawning. That means I need my sponsored by Mountain Dew. Yeah, Chrome Lego Cat, you have asked the question of the day. Probably because I have some issues, would be my first assumption. I have bad impulse control, perhaps. Something for a psychiatrist or therapist. Also something I need to work on. But that is the question of the day. If you can't afford it, why do you keep buying it? Because I like it so much. I'm bad. I don't know. But like I said, I gotta sell it. I gotta think smart. I mean, the other thing that I was thinking of doing, if I just need to try selling on eBay and doing that, because the other thing I was thinking of is I could get a set. I could review it, or I could do a parts review. I could build it, and then once I've done all that, I can keep it all together, package it up, and then just sell it right away, so that I get the build experience. I can do a video. I think that's what Jang Bricks used to do, is he would, because a lot of the sets he would get that he just didn't want, so he would just sell them right away. But again, it's me just getting into doing that and actually doing that. And maybe this afternoon, there it is. Maybe this afternoon I'll try and put an eBay listing up or something, if it's bothering you. Yeah, I think, I don't know. Sometimes I wish, like, can I get someone to just take control of my money and go like Britney Spears or something? So like I can't overspend, but it's something as an adult I should be in control of. Deep thoughts. But like I said, I have to manage it. Like I said, if I sell stuff, I'll be fine. You know, it's just it basically what's happening is that I'm spending more money on Lego. So when I'm like, oh hey, I'm getting Lego on sale, in reality, I'm probably paying retail for it because of interest and all that fun stuff. But in a funner topic, here is a Lego robot face. Kind of cool, different. Oh, yep. That will I am fortunate in my situation in that I do not have, well, fortunate or unfortunate depending on how you look at it. I do not have my own family at all. So I don't have those type of bills or anything like that. So I have more somewhat disposable income. Building the other robot face now. Yeah, no, I bought 2 Duplo sets, the Unicorn and the Lego Movie 2. I mean, that I guess that's another one that I wouldn't be like running around going, "Oh, I need to buy all the sets for that." Sometimes it would be like cool to say, "Oh, I should get a Frozen Duplo set just because I like Frozen so much and it has a lot of emotional stuff for me." I could ask my parents. But I don't know how that would work. Yeah, I know. I know. Just like doing YouTube. Put up your first video and eventually you'll know kind of how to do it, not necessarily in the best form, or just start streaming, etc., etc., and then it'll get easier the more you do it. I know. I don't know. Sometimes I just get worried that I'm gonna having anxiety doesn't help, but painting time again. Indeed. Yep. Lego should be last. Unfortunately, I have a credit card, and a credit card makes it seem like it's free to buy a Lego, which just puts you in debt because it's like taking out a loan effectively. What paint? She said, I believe she is doing Squid Game stuff, which is a weird kind of gross show on Netflix that got suddenly really popular. I believe I'm correct. Squid Game, which has nothing to do with squids at all. In fact, I don't think there's a single mention of a squid probably in there. I could be wrong. I did not watch it. There is a bathtub in the back of this car. Indeed. With ketchup and relish. Ketchup and relish for the bathtub. Oh no, indeed. This is I bought that kind of fake Lego set and I figured I'm gonna buy it once. I'm gonna do whatever I do with it, experience it, see how it is, probably regret buying it, and then I'm never gonna want to buy them again. So maybe sometime it's, buy the one and then not again. Don't buy anymore. Experience it and stop. Yes, it is. Indeed. Aw. Welcome, Lily Boo, even though I don't think you can hear me. Yeah, I agree. Everyone's saying hi. And thank you for the nails. You already bought a fairy set. Did it even have any fairies in it? Because I don't think they have any fairies, because it's based off of elves, isn't it? Or am I wrong on that? Building up the hip hop car. My nails are actually pretty dirty because I did a poor job on it. I kind of wanted to make the black like leaking onto my fingers. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. There is another. Yeah, that's what I thought. So there's no fairies in it, is there? Okay, race car done. Well, not race car. Oh. Yeah, I agree. Anyone have any opinions on this video car? It has lots of switchy features. So like these, bring it on there. You can switch like this, which I'm sure is just for the app, which I don't care about. I wish it was like different colored lights. I think that would be cool. But otherwise there's that. And then you have the speakers. Obviously we have the blue theme. And then we switch it around to the yellow robot theme. The robot head looks kind of interesting, but super weird. That's where you drive, and apparently you drive with a record. I am not sure how that works. And in the back, we have like a little hot tub with a print. That's kind of cool. Kind of like you're playing video. And some other stuff. Pretty basic, kind of. It just looks weird. And the concept of it is you're supposed to put these characters on here like it's a group, and they are singing and dancing. Except it's okay. Definitely not in the color group of what I like. No. No, it will not. I agree. It does look very weird. Yeah, it's a nice. It does have some parts that are kind of nice. Green light. Yeah, they don't make. See, that's the thing. They don't make a lot of interesting mini doll things, which is kind of unfortunate. So that's 2 sets down. What could I do next? Let's do the marble set, since that's a small one. And one that's probably also going to be uninteresting. Plastic bags. This one, an Infinity Saga set. One of the smallest ones. I do like the weird Legoed Thanos on the back, which I think is kind of funny. And this one is not why is there so much left in the instructions? It's just advertisements. I'm going to get all these sets done today, probably. Yeah. Let's try to not buy Lego is what I should be doing. Because I shouldn't buy a Lego set with the mentality of I'm going to invest. Especially when I haven't sold any. Because it's kind of like you can say you're going to do it, but if you don't do it, you don't get any money. So in a way, if you're like, I'm going to invest in video, and you spend money on it and you never do anything else, you're not getting any money back from it. So once I start regularly selling stuff, then I'll look into actually buying stuff with the intent to sell, I guess. Because otherwise, I'm just buying stuff. But if I'm not going to sell it, because I haven't been selling stuff, it's just a bad habit to get into. I don't need more bad habit. Unless, of course, like, there's a great deal, like a medieval set that's, like, really cheap that I can get. It is the Black Panther. Kind of unfortunate that we will not be seeing this Black Panther anymore. Thought he was kind of awesome. So this is a pretty cool print too. If we can zoom, very, very purple blackish, which is fitting with my nail polish. Let's see there. And back has printing too. I'm actually not a fan of the head part like that. It's just kind of weird to me. I don't know. It just doesn't look right to me. But let's start building this spaceship thing that had about 3 seconds of screen time in the movie. So yes, it is in the movie for like 3 seconds. All of 3 seconds, and they built a set about it. I still kind of amazed at how they did stuff for Infinity War and Endgame. The sets were just kind of weird to me. This is kind of like, looks like a black dragonfly, I think. We'll see how it turns out. How does that part even... Oh, missing a step. I shouldn't sing that like that. I was gonna say gotta catch them all Lego sets. That's a bad habit. That is a bad habit. I'm gonna build too many Lego sets today. Oh geez. Are you gonna buy it? That's pretty cheap. If you buy it, and there's extra parts and stuff, do you add that to your collection or do you keep it separate if it's a different brand? Get me a fake Ragana's castle. That I would kind of be all over. Nope. Yeah, I try to keep my non-Lego parts separate from my Lego because I do have some of them. The other thing too is that, I think I mentioned this before, I hate when bulk lots say all genuine Lego and then it has a bunch of Mega Bloks and other stuff. My headset's being weird here. Yeah. Readily available for purchase. But how much is it is the real question. Because just because you can purchase it doesn't mean it's worth it. I wonder how many Regana castles I have. Because that was one I always was looking for in bulk lots and stuff. And because it was one of my favorite elf sets. I just really loved the whole color theming and everything like that. Okay. Good morning, Ben's Brick Designs. Welcome to my live stream. I am currently building the Black Panther Dragonflyer from Infinity War. I have built multiple things already. The stunt park, the hip-hop car, and now I'm working on this. Perhaps I build too fast. And that would be another interesting thing if you're spending too much money on Lego, is if you can just burn through them really quick. So I do enjoy it. Sticker time. I always hate putting stickers on these angled parts. It's just annoying. Saying hi. Yep. So this set at face value, I think, is pretty good because it's 202 pieces for $20. You also get 3 minifigures, which are all pretty detailed minifigures for minifigures. Obviously, yeah, sure, wish they were mini dolls, but can't have everything all the time. And it has an interesting look, and I like how the cockpit part looks too. I think I'm building the tail first. I don't know. It's a very weird look. It looks like a dragonfly, effectively. And like I said, it had like 3 seconds of screen time in the actual movie. So we didn't really see it a whole lot. So I'm kind of surprised this was something they decided to build. But then again, there is not a whole lot of vehicles, because the superhero stuff is a lot more about the actual people than the heroes, I'll say. Or then, the people than the vehicles. Oh boy. People talking back and forth. Yep. You enjoy work. Indeed. And that is a good thing. It's quite surprising to see them build this set, to be honest. When I first kind of heard about it and seen it leaking, I was like, what is that from? And then I think I was watching the scene or something, and I was like, oh, okay, they kind of just pop in there a little bit for just a tiny bit, and that's about it. But like I said, there's not a whole lot of ships they can make. And on the plus side, this ship is fairly unique so that they can do something a little different. Saying bye to everyone, that's nice. What? It's kind of a little complicated build. I didn't expect that much. Kind of interesting. Okay, I think I'm building the tail. The tail part. Everyone's saying bye. Now I'm building, I don't know what it is, but it uses a lot of these transparent light blue cheese wedges. Yeah, that's what and that's for the Lepin or whatever, right? They probably actually discontinued it, even though they can do whatever they want. Kind of like the look that this gives. Kind of a weird, like, energy thing. Regana's castle is awesome, so maybe it is worth it. But if it's Lepin, it's not. I know when I was trying to get Regana's castle, I didn't want to spend over $100 when I was trying to get it. Way back yonder in the before times. And I am happy to have gotten it. It was kind of awkward to put together. I don't even know if I saw these things do anything but kind of fly in the movie. So Lego kind of had to make some probably creative decisions on it. These teeth. They could fit together. The teeth. Even though that's not how they're supposed to go. I'm playing with my Lego again. I should not be playing with my Lego. Or am I? Maybe I'm supposed to play with the Lego all day long. There you go. I should start doing a live stream of just playing with Lego. Maybe it'll go viral. Okay, how does this go? That's interesting. What? Well, that's really interesting. Huh. I will try and show it. So how they keep these in here, kind of see, is they actually just kind of just pop in there, and then this comes down and locks it in place. Huh. That's interesting. I didn't really expect that, but I guess it makes sense. Neat. Indeed, it is a toy. And that's okay. I know I feel that sports are also kind of like a toy, because a ball is effectively a toy. So anyone can play of any age, and I think that's okay. As long as it doesn't, I don't know, affect, like if I literally played with Lego all day when I should be working, that would be a problem in my mind. I don't do that because I tend to go to work when I have to. Yeah. Make Lego monkey money. Silly. Okay, you have a good time. Hopefully you feel better quick, Ingrid. Thanks for joining the stream. I appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed it too. And like I said, hopefully you get better quick, or things start feeling better for you. I can't Chrome Lego Cat because I never find any deals anymore. Every time, like I used to have Lego elves saved on eBay as a search, and I would check it every once in a while. But recently it doesn't pay because it's all out of like the amount of price I want to pay for it. Because like I was just saying, I don't have the infinite money for Lego. So like I can't spend all how much they are, So this is what I got so far. Kind of looks like a crayfish or some sort of shrimp or crab or something. So a little bit weird. I think by the next part I'm going to build is the cockpit. Oh, thank you. sometimes I don't know if I give good live streams or not. I just hope some people get some entertainment out of them. I know I do. I appreciate talking with all y'all. I don't have a whole lot of people to actually talk with about Lego. I don't even look anymore because for the longest time they've been just too expensive. Maybe I'll look after the stream or something, but yeah, I don't even look anymore because the last couple times I look, there's not a whole lot there, and it's always fairly expensive. So it's kind of like I don't even look anymore. Even like if it's a bulk lot with some Elle stuff in it, way too expensive. Same with Friends. Friends has gone up in price too, surprisingly, but like all that stuff is fairly expensive now. Not a fan of that, but you know, I guess whatever. What are the parts that I need? There they are. So I believe this character is called Shuri. Oh, well, thank you. And yeah, I mean, it's okay. I mean, I know that the time that I'm doing it at is not good for most people. For one, it's a weekday. And for two, in the US, it's early morning. And a normal job is usually going to take you, you know, in the morning to the afternoon for work. Maybe someday I'll look at doing an afternoon stream, but then Chrome Lego Cat, you probably won't be able to make it because you might be sleeping or getting up or whatever. Yeah, no, everything is. So and I think that's the Lego Masters effect. Because I think if your country has Lego Masters, old Lego stuff becomes more popular. So you're looking at it going up in price. So like if you have a Lego Masters, it will probably go up in price, which will be unfortunate. So like if you hear there's going to be a Lego Masters in your country, it might be time to buy up Lego. Because I've heard that from multiple people that like before their country had a Lego Masters show, prices were lower, and then once they had a Lego Masters show, their prices went up. And I got into Lego probably like a year before we had Lego Masters. Where did my stickers go? What? Where? Where the heck did my stickers go? What the heck? I lost my stickers. Oh, yeah. See, and maybe, I don't know if that makes a difference or not. What the heck? Oh, they fell down. Oh boy. I'm losing stickers. I think these stickers are dumb, though. They should have just had prints or something. Because I don't like when they do stickers for the control panels inside the ships because they have so many prints. They can just throw a print in there. I mean, come on. I don't know. I would think that would make stuff go up, but maybe your Lego market in that country isn't as strong. Or actually, aren't you from Singapore, I think? If I'm wrong on that. I don't know. And it probably depends on the country and stuff like that. Lego might be less or more popular in certain areas. Well, come on. Don't you want cool Lego Masters stuff, though, to see it? Nice. That's pretty quick for painting. You'll have to tell Claire about that. I don't like that they have that like that there. Oh well. I really don't need stickers for control panels. I'd almost just rather have them have nothing, because you barely are going to see it ever. Oh, every time I yawn, it's time for some more pop. What about more people getting into Lego? I guess that's what that is. That's why the price goes up, because you have more people getting into Lego. Is Claire a paint teacher? I don't know. I know she is a teacher, but I do not know exactly what it is she teaches. Or at least she was a teacher. I don't know. But she does paint, does her dollify, and it takes a long time for her to do those. But she does a good job on them. So, and she puts a lot of effort into her videos and stuff. Unlike me. Maybe. Yeah, I know. I kind of thought that after. I think she used to be a teacher. Well, her job is YouTube, and she's trying to do that at least. And YouTube, I think we discussed the COPPA changes, how it kind of affected how much she was getting for money, even if it didn't affect. I forgot to put a part somewhere. Sure did. No one heard or saw that. Okay. Yeah, that's true. And that's one thing that I'm happy Claire has been kind of doing some more of her tutorial type videos and stuff. I enjoy those. Also, she's fairly funny. I don't really watch LAV as much. Kind of after someone on my channel said I was just copying her. Even though I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm not. And her videos are way better quality than mine and a lot different. But I just kind of, I don't know. I don't know if I can teach anything. What? YouTube keeps turning off my comments whenever I talk. Like when you talk in your videos, it turns off the comments. Well, you know what? There's probably a reason for that. If you have a voice that sounds like someone who's under 13, I personally haven't watched one of your videos. I'll have to do that, and so I can tell you or something. That would make it for kids. So if you make your videos for kids, or they deem them for kids, you will lose comments. Or if you have like a lot of bad comments or something, I think they also do that. But yeah, if they think it's for kids, check to see what like the restrictions are or whatever on it, because they might be making it for kids, and that'll take the comments off. Yep. I know. I fully agree with that. Very different. So I don't know why that person commented that. I was kind of confused. It might just be because my name's Elle, and that kind of goes with Ellie, I guess. I don't know. I didn't create the channel thinking about her, going, oh, I should have a name like her or something. So I mean, yeah, I do Lego Friends and Elves and whatever stuff like that, but also different stuff. So I guess it could kind of be like that, but I know she has a very different format and does a lot of different stuff. So I don't know. I probably just should have ignored the comment. I mean, maybe I should have took it as a compliment and been like, "Really? You think I'm copying LEV? One of the actually probably still the #1 Lego YouTuber? Awesome. I must be doing a good job then." Yeah, and see, like I said, that might be why, is because that, like I said, I gotta listen to your videos. I haven't done that yet, or at least just one. Um, because if they deem you to sound like a kid or like that, um, they'll take the comments off. I have never had any of my comments disabled on anything. And I think one of the things is if your voice, even if you're not in that age category, but if your voice sounds like it's a kid, or your content is more orientated for them, or I don't know, like I said, I got to watch one of your videos at least, then they'll do it automatically because they have like an algorithm. So if it picks up the fact that you sound like a kid, it might do that. Which if you're not, it's pretty sad for the algorithm. But I mean, like I said, I have to look into it, because usually I like trying to help people out if I can in that aspect. Because I know there was someone who like popped on the Discord that was complaining about something too, and I checked it out and pointed it out to them, and I don't think they changed anything. So don't know what they expected. No, that's fine. Yeah. Yep. And I think like one of the things that I've heard of from some like of the bigger YouTubers and stuff is to kind of be yourself, do your own thing. So like I didn't just want to pop in and go, I want to do a channel like LEV and be exactly like her so I can get a bunch of millions of subscribers. The whole reason I started this is so I could talk to people about Lego and share my opinions and likes and dislikes about Lego and stuff. Not making money sure would be great. I won't complain about it, but that wasn't like I need to do this as a job. Was not why I did it in there. Yeah. And I'll say this, nobody say their age, please, but in order to be on YouTube, you do need to be 13 years or older. And I know a lot of people go around that. And like I said, even if you aren't in that age category, but you sound like it, they might be doing that. It might also be, I don't know, I'd have to go behind the scenes and look, but it might also be how you list your content. But like I said, if it says it's made for kids or adults, is kind of the thing that will automatically do that. I think I'm building too much stuff at one time. Yep, I am. Too much stuff at one time. And don't take it as a negative or anything. Just, grow with your channel. Because, like, M&R Productions, the guy that I follow that does Star Wars stuff, he started out when he was really young, too, before, like, they actually really cared about that stuff. And because of that, I think is what helped him grow to how big he is now. Because he's been on there so long doing stuff. And then as he got older, he got better, and you just get better as time goes on. So like if the whole reason why it's happening is because it's deeming you like you're a child making children's content, even if you're not. That can be why it continually happens. It's kind of interesting how they build the wing tips here. They actually take it and then it's just on the one stud, kind of see like that, and then they actually have you bending it so you kind of get a different angle on it. It's kind of interesting. I don't think I've really seen that build technique before. Put the wings on. Oh, this thing's kind of looking cool. Well, and I'll tell you one thing too, is that I think a lot of that doesn't necessarily matter the most until you start making money. But it would be nice to, even if you're not making money, hear people's comments. Unless people are just spamming you with negative comments, and that's why they're deleting the comments constantly and you don't even see them. That could be. Because I've had that issue where random like bots or whatever are pretty much putting up inappropriate links and stuff. And usually they automatically get deleted. So maybe if there's a whole bunch of them popping up on your channel, YouTube just disables your comments because they're so bad. But I don't know. I'm not YouTube. I don't know exactly what's up with your account. So I can't say for 100%, but it's unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, but the thing is that sometimes YouTube gets rid of them before you even see them, is what I'm saying. So it's entirely possible that you just have never seen them and they're getting rid of them and they've judged there's so many that they're just taking comments off or something, which I don't know why. I could just be saying a bunch of stuff that means nothing. But let's take a look at these other figures here. So this is Shuri, and I love those gauntlets. Let's see if we can get a focus. Yep, there we go. And again, really nice printing. These superheroes do have great printing, I will say. She's got those cool gauntlets. Nice printing again on the back. And then we have Random Bad Guy. Random Bad Guy, which is a Shituri, I think. Come on, focus. Come on, you want to do it. There we go. Again, really detailed prints. It's pretty cool. And then let's check out the actual set. Yeah. Yeah, that very well could be. And like I said, I'll have to check it out. And maybe I'll mention it in the Discord later. Yeah, I do too. I love unique hair pieces. Let's see if I can bring it up a little better here. Too close. Yeah. It's got a lot of detail on it. It's pretty cool. And it's different than a lot of the stuff they've made. And here is the Dragonflyer. Kind of like the look of it. It's pretty weird. It has lots of like extra wings and you can, pose them however you want, make it look weirder. It's just kind of cool. It has underneath extra sword wings kind of here as it pops off, which is typical of everything I do. Oh my gosh. That one apparently just does not want to be on. Oh my gosh. It's all falling apart. Well, I'll probably say that it's not the best playset because it keeps falling apart for me, and I'm an adult, but maybe I'm clumsy. I don't know. Let's get this back together. But like I said, it has like little sword tendrils back there. We got the tail, which I think is kind of cool. I like the print. This is a print on the cockpit there, which is kind of cool. And You got stud shooters for play features. The other thing you can do is you can bend it down like this, which I don't know if I really care that much about it. If it's, I guess maybe this allows it to hover, but it's like it has a head. It's kind of creepy looking, like a creepy bug. But other than that, it looks pretty cool. It has some bigger parts, which are nice. 3 minifigures, which have great printing. And definitely swooshable. As I hit my camera. Pretty cool set. I'm assuming that's one of the characters. I bought one. And I will say, I regret having opened it, or I regret having taken it apart. Because I built it up, and you know me, took it apart for parts. And it's one I kind of, in hindsight, now wish that I kept. So I think, since I built a lot of sets, I'm going to do something special. And I have some old eBay hauls that I'd never opened, and I don't remember what's in them. So I'm going to put my mic down, and I'm actually going to go grab one of those and open it up, and we'll see what's inside. All right, so I have this bag. Hopefully I don't end up showing any of my personal information. I bought it. This is an eBay thing. I have no idea what's in it because I don't remember. So let's get into it. And I might have to hide stuff. Oh, there's a baggie in here. Oh, I think I might know. Oh. Nice. I think you know what that is. I'm going to throw that to the side. It says no missing pieces. Should I try and build this up on stream? You decide. 2020. I don't know if the full instruction booklet's here, though. It's just book 2. There's another one in here. Yes! You know how I cannot have too many Popstar buses. And recently I took one apart when I was working on making the Apocalypse one. Wow, this instruction booklet's mutilated. You know, ripped up that is. At least just the cover. Can I get another one for fun so we can choose? Yes. I actually have 2 eBay hauls that I did not ever open. I will be right back again. I can also build the other sets that I just had on the side here. I just figured it'd be neat to crack these open and see what I get here. Because I honestly do not remember. I probably will see it and then I'll remember. This one's super taped. Hopefully I gave good feedback when it arrived without even looking at it, because I am too late for feedback now. You're gonna do the old guy? 01 or whatever. I don't know their names. Oh, sweet, I got a bunch of bubble wrap. Oh boy. Bubble wrap, my favorite. Let's see what's. Well, by the colors that I can see here. Put this over here. I can see some more colorful colors, so it's definitely got to be at least Friends. Oh, definitely Friends. Is it another Pop Star tour bus? No. It can't be. That would be hilarious, though. I have plenty of boxes. It's just doing it. I'm not sure, but I think there's Friend sets in here. Probably almost like a bulk lot I must have bought. It's an instruction booklet. Not in whatever that is. There is one in here. I should have my plate down here. Otherwise, I'm going to have parts everywhere. It's kind of hard to open. Oh. Well, this is one of them, I'm assuming. We need Cornet here. Yeah, I agree. The old man's hair is probably weird. Does anyone know what this set looks like? That's just tape there. And I keep hitting my camera. I don't know if there's a... Oh no. Oh dear. Well, I think I'm going to build the rehearsal stage. Unless Chrome Lego Cat tells me not to. Because I actually have the instructions here. I don't know what this is. I might have to look at the eBay listing and find out. I don't see any. Oh, there is a figure in here. Oh, there's two figures in here. Let's see. Corny would probably be able to tell us if I just had the figures out here. Or this sticker. Does the sticker help? Looks cool. I like it. It's got to be one of the older hair salons, maybe. Got these two MIDI dolls in here. Emma's house? No, because it doesn't have any. It doesn't have any of the tan bricks. It doesn't look like there's a lot of bricks in here. It's got to be some sort of hair salon. Maybe there's more than even just that in here, and I don't remember it all. Uh-oh. It's a little dirty. Maybe a lot of dirty. Oh well. We'll survive. Hair salon 2015. That could be. Actually, I can probably take a look quick here. We boop over here. Yep. I think you're right, Chrome Lego Cat. Because those are the two figures in there. And I see I saw the red hairpiece too. Uh-oh, is Stephanie missing her hair? Nope, there it is. Oh, and it comes with a neat guitar too. Although it kind of looks like a different one than is in the picture. Weird. Yeah, no, I think you're right. Because I looked at the picture on Bricklink or whatever, and those are the two figures in there, and they have a red hairpiece, and the parts look like it fit it. Which reminds me, I need to find a cheap set to turn into a horror scene for Halloween. %100% sure. Oh, these are probably together for quite a while because they feel pretty loose. I think you said this is the rehearsal stage. I figure I'd start with that one. It's a small one. Something to do. Get into it. And I know that it's in here, so we'll find out. Hopefully it's complete. Is this? No. Sometimes they are not complete when they even say they are, which is a little unfortunate. I have a feeling Cornet is going to be a little sad that he missed this. Oh, that's really dirty. It's already kind of pre-built for me. Not that I need that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think we're missing a part. Oh. This. Yes. This. Come on now. You don't want to be like that. I was excited when I got my fake Lego set, effectively. Well, it wasn't really fake Lego. It was generic Lego. And after I got it, I was no longer happy. So... this big part here. Let's do it like this. Yeah. The only thing, it doesn't bother me as much unless it's an important rare part. For example, if you were to get like one of the old princess sets where it's like Snow White or Meridia or something, and you were paying the high price and it was missing the mini doll, that would be a huge deal. Or if there's a set that has literally like a part that's only in that set and it's missing that part, then it kind of sucks. Because like if I just have the part laying around, it's not a big deal. But if it's like a super rare part, then it kind of matters. Might be missing another part here. There's a lot of random parts in here though too, so there it is. Yeah, sure. You can put it in the mock section. Just share a picture there. I mean, I don't know how many people are into Squid Game, but still, just seeing custom stuff is still pretty cool. I think I bought a terrible one. What? What do you mean by that? Because of how dirty it is, or what? It's like I'm painting. Yeah, but you have like the dragon wings and the baby dragon, right? Those are like really an important part. I guess, yeah, missing the sticker is pretty important too, because those stickers are probably pretty rare too. But at least it's not like one of the figures or something. Have you ever tried looking for like the part already stickered? Because sometimes you can find those too. Another part I'm not finding right away. There it is. Yeah, I know. If he can, he can. If he can't, he can. It's okay. Oh. Yeah. It's all over Amazon, the one that I got. It's like a ice cream truck that you can build into a whole bunch of different things that are all very terrible. Uh-oh. I don't know if I've ever gotten this set before or have built it. It's very scratched up, but that's okay. It's kind of funny sometimes how worried I am about like selling on eBay, doing the right thing. And I've ordered bulk lots that have come in cereal boxes. It's way too expensive. Well, I mean, it depends on where you're buying, and I don't know. It's like when I first started buying Lego, Bricklink was cheaper than eBay. But now that I think more people know about Bricklink and more AFOLs exist, I think Bricklink has gone up in price. But I think for parts, Bricklink is still the best. I don't think you can find, besides what you usually do with like Marketplace or whatever, I don't think you're going to find a whole lot of really good deals. Purple. Hey, speak of the devil. You're encouraging knockoffs. Yeah, no, that's perfectly fine. It's ironic because we were literally just talking about you joining later. Chrome Lego Cat pointed out, and I was like, well, if you can, you can, and you can't, you can't. And we were also talking about you before because I opened up my random eBay sets I didn't know about. Yep. Hello, Courtney. It is, I think. Rehearsal something or other. Am I the devil? It's just a saying. It says it's a saying where you say speak of the devil when you're talking about someone and then they come in. I don't know what the origin of the saying is now that I think about it, but I'm not saying you're a bad person or anything. I'm just saying, oh, you showed up because we were just talking about. Maybe it's something like that. Like if you talk about the devil, you summon them or something. But yeah, we were talking about you because I had opened up. Remember, I was talking about those eBay hauls that I had no idea because I don't remember what was in them. And since I had already built 3 sets, I decided to crack those open and see what we got here. And I believe the first one is a rehearsal stage. The other one is this, which we're saying is the 2015 hair salon. And the first one I opened, you'll love, was actually labeled. And if I remember correctly, Chrome Lego Cat said another one. $4 for a sticker. Wow, that's pretty crazy, but it is the Dragon Sanctuary set, Chrome Lego Cat, so I wonder how much a brand new sticker sheet probably goes for on that then. Can't imagine that's cheap. Yep. Just checking in. Yep. And I think that's my 6th tour bus, not including the custom one, I think. Again, I only buy those if they're like around $20. I won't spend any more than that on them. I did, however, think that I might do that one day if I can find a sealed one for a good price, because it's such a memorable and important set to me, and I know it is to you too, Corny, I think. But it would be cool to have one sealed, and if the box was in good condition, I might even keep the box. What number? I'd put it in the mock channel. I'm not exactly sure what you mean number. The one that's MOC? I mean, you could put it in general if you're having problems figuring it out. Yep, $50+. Not surprised though. You're talking about one of the rarest Lego Elf sets ever. Uh-oh. It's gonna start. It's happening. And then when you get the apartments, maybe Olivia's house will be in that. Either one's fine. Nizami. It's not going to be a big deal as long as you're not like doing anything malicious. If you're just trying to share it, either of those is fine. I can just feel these pieces being dirty. Like, I can't the hunt start now? Yeah, why not? Just do what I do, Cornet. Get a credit card and go into debt. We were talking about that earlier. Uh-oh. Am I missing a part? Nope. I hope that when you get all the houses together, you're going to add Elsa's castle too, so, you know, she can be part of the friends. Maybe put her house at the end of the block. Oh, that's a heavy discolored piece. Someone had this on a windowsill. Cornet, did you notice my new camera at all? You don't have to. You don't have to do anything on my account. Trust me. Just pick one. Yeah. Yeah. The big part of the camera, Cornet, is that it has autofocus now. So I can actually kind of show off figures and stuff a bit better. That's the thing that I really like, because before, like, I would put a figure up there and it would just be blurry and no one really could see it. So it was kind of like, Still the overhead angle. No need to see my face. But also I built one of the stunt sets for the first part of the stream. And then I built the hip hop car and a Black Panther ship from Avengers Endgame. But I don't think anyone was too interested in the sets I was building because they weren't that special. Except for the stunts. Stunts was pretty cool. I live in a basement, so I never have to worry about that. There is no sun. I was made in the darkness. I'm painting Lego. That's what I'm doing, right? Kind of. It's unfortunate I can't. Maybe if I. How do I? Okay, there. So, see more of the screen. I wonder if I can move where the comments are. Nice. I am looking at them now, and they actually look pretty good. I'm surprised. They look pretty good. Yeah, I mean, you can touch them up as you want. From the pictures I've seen of the show of Squid Game, they do look pretty good. I definitely know what it's based off of when you see it. And like you said, it's a bit dirty. That's about the only thing. You can kind of touch those up as you see fit. But they look really good, actually, I think. Okay, you take care. Thanks for joining the stream. It's always good having you. Have a good rest of your day or night or whatever it is there for you. Yeah, no, it's I have seen tons of it on Instagram, and I literally looked at one video of it on Instagram, and now it's like, oh, you like Squid Game? Here's this stuff. Here you go. More of this. More of this. More of this. Have this. I'm just like, okay. And then of course, since I like Lego, everyone's got to do the Lego thing with it. It's like I have no real interest in it. But I mean, some people are doing okay stuff. I think for what she just painted, I think it's really pretty good actually, because I don't think I could really do that. And the hood part I think is pretty cool. What recent $20 set should I make evil? Well, that's a question I'm asking everyone because it's something I want to do for Halloween. So let me know in the comments, what set should I haunt or something? Cheaper one, because I don't want to do a super expensive one. And preferably recent, because then either I'll have it already or I can buy it for very cheap. And yes, I know I shouldn't buy Lego. Oh no. Oh no. Doggy daycare. Isn't that a $30 set? I could be wrong on that. It's so dusty, I'm going to end up sneezing. Because I was somewhat thinking the hair salon, the most recent hair salon for $20. So I think I got one of those hanging out somewhere. Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. Okay. I know. I agree with that. I don't know if I can put the comment somewhere else. Can I? Is there a way to move that? I don't see it. Well, what I can do is stretch my arms out. That's something I can do. And it's kind of hard to see that anyway with the lighting. No. I said a friend's like building. No. She is not your cousin, Corne. Oh my. Oh my. That's funny. Not your cousin at all, and I just noticed that. I did not know. Okay, no. Not your cousin, Corne. Not everyone with the same last name is related to you, just so you know. It's not how it works. I know you're still kind of young, but it's just not how it works. So the only part I got of the rehearsal stuff, got the little side build here, which won't focus on being so mean to me. And we got this part of the stage build, which is kind of empty. Got speakers up front, and I think I'm building the other part. Is my name really Elle? Only if you tell me if your name is really chromed Lego Cat. I don't think so, Corny. I do not think so. I think I'm going to do the hair salon. I know I asked and everyone gave different opinions, But I think the hair salon, or maybe the Park Bakery is another one of the $20 sets. I'm looking for a building type set. You can't really haunt a vehicle for $20 set. It's confirmed, Corney. Why not? Why is your name not chromed Lego Cat? And yes, it's Elle. What else would it be? No, my real name is Turbo. Or maybe I'm actually a cat, a real life cat, and my owners named me Cat. So my name is actually Cat. I am Cat the Cat. You can decide if that's true or not. Got a nice big mirror part. Oh, you know what? I think I must have had this before because I think I remember this big mirror sticker. Let's go right here. You can see the camera, or the ceiling, I should say, right there. There's the camera. Inception. Yeah, no, that's fine. I talked to Ruth. She always has an open invitation basically to join, and she said she ended up being busy, and that's all right. If you end up being busy, whatever, that's fine. I should be able to stream next week. I don't think there's any reason preventing me from doing so. Not a very good set. Well, okay. I don't know. I don't think I paid very much for it. Chrome Lego Cat. So I'm not too worried. I do like the figure and the guitar, though. I'll tell you that. And some of the purple parts are pretty nice. So I'm not complaining. It has some pretty good pieces, in my opinion. A lot of the purple slopes. As a set, I don't know. I'm not finished yet. I'll decide when I'm finished. But judging from the fact that it's an older Friends set, I think, and older Friends sets typically aren't the best in quality compared to what they've been doing now, I can understand it not being the best price-wise for what it was. Because I can kind of see from it not really having a good design theme to it. Oh, wow. Cool. Cool, Cornet. So, Cornet, I got to ask you, because I've seen this again somewhere. But the Lego is trying to diversify their gender in their sets or whatever. That link I posted in Discord. What do you think that means? Because I'm curious to know what you think about that, what that exactly means. Because I think we were kind of talking about that before. Well, what if you want the parts from it? Or what if it's a good deal? What if someone said, what if you looked on Marketplace or whatever and someone had a Dragon Sanctuary for $10? Would you be like, oh, I already have that set. I'm not going to buy it. I think you change your mind. Oh, where's this supposed to go? It's a keyboard. What? I missed a couple steps again. Is that supposed to be? And where to go? Okay. Yeah, see, that's what I was kind of thinking. Do you think that that will be across themes, like in City and Friends? Does that mean for Friends we're going to see more male mini dolls? Does that mean in City we're going to see more female mini dolls? It's supposed to... I can't get it to get on here. What did I do wrong? Maybe I should look at the instructions. There. Okay. Okay. Really? That's kind of weird. Okay, I guess it's built. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I'm unsure on what that actually means. Because, like, they could be getting rid of Friends and City and making one theme. So that's the stage. It looks like this is supposed to represent a keyboard. She's got a guitar. There is a microphone there. And you can spin this around, and this side has a bar and a mirror. And you can also put the character on the front here so they can kind of spin around, I guess. But I think I'm going to agree with Chrome Lego Cat. The set is not the best. I think if they redid it again, they would have a lot better looking set with a lot more cooler stuff going on. Yeah. Yes. But I would wait for the other treehouse before you think about it. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. How much are they going to get rid of? Because I know a lot of people when Friends came out, they said that was, bad because it was feminist or whatever, and then they didn't do anything with it. So it died off, I think, and nobody really cared that it was meant for females. But that could be something that they end up taking apart and not even caring about, to be honest. But since I can, I'm going to show off this really cool minifigure. But this is the folk fairy from the video Beatbox. She has a fantastic hairpiece in that vibrant coral. I just love that. And has a kind of chrome gold band there. And then the wings have a printed design on the front there with really nice angling. And overall, the print on the body is pretty good. I like it. And then, like I said, with this figure, this is the one that was in the rehearsal stage, which I think is kind of cool because it's unique. I don't think we get too many characters wearing any sort of tights. And the coloring is kind of white and magenta, which is unique. Although I think with their printing these days, they can do a whole lot better. Now I want to try this again, because I tried it before. Oh, let's see. Yeah, there's heads everywhere rolling around. No! Opinions on how this looks. Obviously, the outfit probably doesn't match very well, but How does these parts look on a mini doll? Really? Yeah, I don't know. I think the thing with a fake Lego is that I'm sure that there's some parents that buy for their kid that don't even realize there's a difference. And I think that's why some sellers on like eBay and stuff, they're like, all genuine Lego or a bunch of Lego for sale, even though it's not actually Lego. It's like the other companies that do that. And I think that happens quite often. So if people don't pay attention or don't want to spend the money, I guess, they could get fake Lego. Put this back together. Don't think I'm going to get into any other sets today because we're about on the 3-hour mark. If there's anything that anyone would like to talk about, feel free to leave a comment. We can just kind of chat if you want, or I can just wrap it up and end the broadcast. Is there anyone still watching? Going once, going twice. 30 centimeters. Huh. Okay, you're still watching. I'm just kind of looking at the list that was leaked for the new sets. I don't know what their obsession is with turtles. There's way too many turtle sets. Yeah, I think the street food market's going to be really cool. Houseboat looks like it might be kind of cool. Yeah. So, did you the Animal Cafe set? Yeah, that's in March, I think. Some people are still watching. Stop with the vet sets, Lego, but people like them. That's the thing. People like them, and that's fine. But we got some different things here. The Friendship Treehouse is pretty interesting because it looks like it kind of has a sub theme of bees. Because it looks like there's a lot of like beehives, it says, and bee equipment. That's kind of interesting. The apartments will definitely be interesting. Tree planting vehicle just sounds weird to me, but could be pretty cool. I'll be interested to see exactly what that one is. And then, yeah, animal playground. That's it. What's that? Okay. So they haven't done an animal playground in a while. Cross striped melon. What is a cargo bike? Oh, it must be that custom bike or something. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm always, like it's hard to really get a good, a good gauge on what exactly is going on here. There's a cottage on the beach. Says it has an attached banana boat, but I don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to see. Yeah, I think that's the bike. Oh, what was that? The bike that was in. They had it in one of the front sets, but it's like the front bike part. So like you know, I don't even have anything to really do. Is there a bike in here? There should be a bike in here. So like I think it's like for the bike, you have the front of the like regular bike and then the back attached to like a brick built part, I think. Yeah, I think I probably am because I was just kind of looking at the thing and just asking if anyone had any other Lego questions. And I'll end with playing with my oh my gosh, my stunt bikes that just zip around everywhere. They're awesome. If you can get people will have to let me know if they get their own stunt bikes and play around with them because I think it's a silly, neat, very well done concept. Yep. Thanks for showing up, everyone. I appreciate it, but I'm going to wrap it up. If you're not here, that's okay. Thank you for joining when you could, and hopefully it was an entertaining stream for you. It was entertaining. And yes, there's probably more flowers coming. I can guarantee that. Yeah, get a stunt bike if you can. I suggest it's just one of the small ones, maybe one that has some cool colors or parts that you like. Yep. Thanks everyone for coming. I am going to end the broadcast button. And again, thank you for everyone. I appreciate it. And I had a lot of fun too. Thanks.